Okay, I have a new barn that I use now to store my tractors and trailers and implements in. But the project I'm working on is to take this old barn and convert it into a lumber storage building. I do woodworking and I have quite a bit of lumber that's taken up space in my shop. I need that space. So far we've put the new roof on it, cut a swale in to drain the water away from the sides to keep it a little bit drier. Taken the door and moved it so that it slides to the right, because when it used to slide to the left over here, it hung out across the walkway. What I'm working on though is to put up a wood rack. So along this wall here, I've decided to use a pipe type rack. And the way this works is that you bore a hole in a 4x4 and you insert a length of pipe in it. There are 5 levels to store on, and in the bottom one, what I decided to do was to put an elbow on and bury it in concrete so that it would help stabilize it, because even though that end is in concrete, that end, which is the most important one, is going to put a lot of pressure across into the other wall. So I've done that for 4 of these. I did those in the shop so that I know that they are all exactly the same. In between now is the existing posts here in the barn. I have that one and that one that need to have the pipes put in them. So in order to do that, I've set up a template, which is basically a 2x4 with a squared hole that fits the bit that will be screwed to the post, and then I can drill through with the bit. Now these are 1-inch well pipe, the outside of which is 1.33 inches. That's a little bit bigger than a 5/16 and a little bit smaller than a 3/8, 1 3/8 bit. So I bought a 1 3/8 inch spade bit and ground the sides of it off so that it's now exactly the diameter of the pipes, and they fit tight. There is no wiggle in that. Okay, so that's where I'm at the project. While this concrete sets up, the straps are to stabilize it and make sure that there's some pre-tension into the upright. But while that concrete sets up, I'm going to go ahead and bore these posts. I'll check back with you in just a little bit and we'll see how that goes. So I got this one drilled, and as you can see, it's level all across. All the way up and down. So I've projected that line down onto this post, and there's where my holes go. And I'll go ahead and drill it. All right, got the rack in. They're pretty level. A lot of whole wood. Ended up on these posts on the end. Bored them by hand. Got 5 of them, 1 on each post. The bottom one is supported by concrete in the ground. It's going to give me about 16 feet of storage on about a 7-foot, 6-inch high wall. I'll take them straps off tomorrow after the concrete's set up, and then I'll be ready to put in the floor. Shasta, come here. I want to show you something. Come here. It's a little black snake. Well, you might want to get behind me unless you want to be in a... Look here, Shasta. Look, 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 look. Look here. Look. Is that cool? Huh? His little baby. He's not too long. He's probably 3-footer. Pretty calm. Not real excited. That smell good, Shasta? Give him a good sniff. Yeah. All right. Don't need him up here in the yard. I don't know where his big brother is. I put his big brother out right there at the deer feeder. All right. Let's take you out and put you in a barn. Okay? Pretty little snake. I need some help with mice. So I got an old barn here that I store wood in, and it needs a nice little critter in it. It's your new home coming up. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put you out here. Okay? And we'll give you this home right here by this old barn. Here we go. Put you down here, or maybe we'll open it. No, we'll let you find your way in so you can find your way out. And we just put you right down here, and you can go try to find. There you go. See that? It's almost automatic. You put them next to a barn, they just disappear. Shasta, That work out pretty good? Tell me about it. That's a good doggy right there. Okay, got another mouser. You excited about it as I am, Shasta? Huh? I can tell. Look at that tail. The wood rack. Got it pretty close to full. Got mostly pine construction lumber up there on that one. And this one right here has a mixture of red oak, white oak lumber, and a few odds and ends of molding and stuff like that. This rack right here is heavier walnut and oak. This one is all 1 inch, either 4/4, 5/4 walnut. The bottom one has some heavier dimension. See, we got some 8/4 red oak, 6/4 red oak. We got some slabs here of some green ash. And then above it is some slabs of walnut, or not slabs, 5/4 walnut, and some odds and ends to fill in. But I'll show you those green ash slabs. They're probably going to make a really nice table because they're book matched and there's 3 of them. Okay, they came off the log, one next to the other. I've been drying them now for about a 1.5 years, and they're, well, let's see. Each one of these uprights is 2 feet. So you got 1, there's 2, 4, and I think this is 7. I think this is 3 feet in here. So they're right at 7.5 feet long. Make a nice table. But anyway, the wood rack seems to be working pretty good. It's full, and I got more lumber. So inside this wall right here, the other side of the canoe, and yeah, I know they won't float upside down, but they'll store there. The other side of this wall is another bay where I just put that black snake a while ago. And I think I may put another one of these racks in there along that wall. We'll see. I have to check it out. Of course, it could be taller and wouldn't have to be as long. Or I could put long ones at the bottom and short ones at the, I don't know. At any rate, wood rack seems to be working. And I sure am glad that I put those supports down there in the concrete. Yeah, that's a palm log. Got it from Florida. And I'm not for sure that it's working right. Seems to me like it just kind of disintegrated. See that? May end up just throwing it out. Can't find any reference on how you dry a palm log. But at any rate, seems to me the lumber rack is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. If you have the time, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a comment and poke that like button.